Giants Live, Britain's Strongest Woman is on the 22nd of June. When you see this video, it'll be like a day or two before the event, so you should be really excited now. And if you haven't got your tickets already, get your bloody tickets. And if you're watching this after the fact, you'll be gutted that you didn't. Me and my lovely Gus, there he is, who might escape during the course of this video, who knows, are going to go through the lineup. We're going to go through the events. I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown on who I think is going to do well on what, maybe how I think I'll do on some of the things. And I'm not going to do any set in stone predictions because I'm very non-committal and I don't feel like I can do that. But I would love to hear your predictions in the comments. So drop your thoughts below. So let's start off with the lineup. So this lineup is stacked. So I'm going to go through the lineup first, who we've got in the show, and then the events. So in the lineup, we have Donna Moore, 3 times World's Strongest Woman. Do I need to say any more? Everybody knows who she is. She's a pioneer in the sport. Now a masters athlete and lighter body weight, but still absolutely kicking ass. We have Rebecca Roberts, who is the current and 2 times World's Strongest Woman. Lucy Underdown, who is best known for her deadlift world record, but more recently, over the last year or so, has really been proving what an all-round strong woman she is, taking the Europe Strongest Woman title and the Arnold Pro UK title as well. We have Andrea Thompson, who is a previous World Strongest Woman winner as well, and the current over 40s Masters World Strongest Woman. Me, I am the current under 73 Europe's Strongest Woman and natural World Strongest Woman. Claire Myler, we have, who is the 2 times over 50s World Strongest Woman and also has recently pulled the 300 kilo deadlift masters record, which just blows my mind. She is over 50, remember, and pulled 300 kilograms. Wild. We have so many insane deadlifters in this lineup. We have Naomi Hadley, who is the Masters Europe Strongest Woman, and she also placed 2nd at OSG, World Strongest Woman, to Andrea Thompson. Laura Baxter, Scotland's Strongest Woman. She blew us all away with her sandbag steeplechase last year. I'm pretty sure she's 2 times Scotland's Strongest Woman as well. Could be more, but in the Opens, definitely incredible athlete. We have Gemma Moore, who is Ireland's Strongest Woman, and I'm pretty sure she holds the Irish deadlift record as well, like big puller. Kate Smith, current England's Strongest Woman, 3rd at Europe's Strongest Woman last year and had a great showing at Brits last year. We have Nicola Bennett, who is a lighter weight athlete from Scotland. So she is the current under 73 and under 82 Scotland's Strongest Woman. It's not the first time she's won that 82 title either, I don't think. And 2nd in the Open Scotland's Strongest Woman this year as well. So she is having a brilliant year. And Faye Pittman, who is the Wales Strongest Woman and also holds the under 73 Axel world record, which she broke at the official Strongman Record Breakers. Bloody hell, Gus. And then broke again along with Alexandra Alexa at the UKNS finals earlier this year. So what a lineup. Literally everybody has a title, a big one, which is crazy. It's very, very cool. So if we break down the events then, so we have a loading medley, we have circus dumbbell, we have axle deadlift, wrecking ball and stones. So I'm going to go into each event in a bit more detail and then give my rundown on how I think everyone's going to do. So the first medley is, so there's 3 implements. There is a 100 kilo anvil, which we will carry for 10 meters. A 90 kilo tyre, which will be for 15 metres, and a 100 kilo sandbag for 20 metres. The anvil and the tyre are the same implements that the men are using as well. So they're not going easy on us because we are women. We are moving some heavy ass weight. The anvil will be on a plinth, so we don't have to pick it from the floor. But even so, it's a lot of weight. And we've got quite a few good movers in this as well. So I think Donna will do well on this. She's very fast in between implements. She's a very quick sprinter. I think that Rebecca always does very well on moving events. She's very fast. I think Rebecca and Lucy have got to be at the top for most of these events, to be honest. But I think the one the person I'm looking forward to doing this event the most is Laura Baxter. After watching her move in events last year, I just think how exciting, and it would be really cool to see her pull that off again. I can't pull out a winner on this one, but I think Laura Baxter and Rebecca are going to be fun to watch on this. And gals, you know I love you all. I love doing these videos, but hate it because I don't want to like leave anyone out. But you know, this is on the movement event. I think those two are going to do very well. So next up, we have the Circus dumbbell, which is 60 kilograms for reps. It's quite an awkward dumbbell. The ends are very long, the handle is very short, and it's heavy. I think this event, I think we could see quite a lot of zeros, which makes me sad. But I think getting one rep on this event is going to be very good points. I think Donna is going to win this event. She is queen of the dumbbell. She's held a world record in this event in the past, before Sam Bellevue blew us all away. So yeah, Donna is a solid dumbbell lifter. Good boy. So Donna is this way. Gus, if I sit sideways, sometimes it'll sit with me. Come on then, in your perch. There you go, sit down. There we go. Yeah, so Donna, I think, is just exceptional at dumbbell, and I don't think anyone will touch her. Andrea is very good overhead, so I think she could put up a good few reps. I know Lucy was a little worried about this event initially, as it's not one of her strongest events, but seeing her train on the implement, she moved it very well, so I think she'll do well on that. Donna's going to do really well. I don't know how Rebecca is on dumbbell. I don't know how Laura is on dumbbell. And I know a lot of the rest of us have been struggling with this dumbbell. I've got 57 in training, but with using a slightly different technique. I would love to get one on the day. That's what I'm shooting for. And I think a lot of us are going to be shooting for that one. A lot of the girls that I've trained with at Giants HQ are very, very close. So hopefully with some adrenaline and you guys cheering us on the live stream and in York, maybe we'll see more of us get that, but it could be difficult. I think there's going to be a lot of very close lifts, but also quite a few no lifts. I'm hoping there isn't, but you know, that's the way it goes. And I've said, and I've shared this, I think this event would have been really cool as a medley. In the UK, we're just not great dumbbell lifters, and we do need to get better. But I think having it as like lighter lift, is he for real? Have you seen this? Having a lighter dumbbell first, right up to the 60, and then maybe do the 60 for the reps at the end, or a trump dumbbell. I think that would have been really cool to see. It would have been more of a show because we'd have all athletes been able to get reps, and then people like Donna really been able to shine and put on a show. And I think Donna still will put on a show with that. I think it's going to be incredible to watch. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that event. I think it's slightly heavy for the standard of dumbbell pressers, and that's what's so difficult, I think, with Brits at the moment, because it does have a wide spread of weight class athletes and abilities. But we're all going to give it our all, and maybe, I hope I eat my words. So next up, we have the axle deadlift. So that is going to be 220 kilos for reps. Same weight as last year. Obviously, we saw some incredible numbers last year, and looking at this lineup, we have some amazing deadlifters. So we have Rebecca's pulled 300 in training that we've seen. Lucy has pulled 318. Claire Myler has pulled 300. So we have some massive pullers. 3 people who have pulled on over 300 kilos. Andrea Thompson has been very, very close. She's another huge deadlifter. This is ridiculous. Naomi's a very strong deadlifter. Gemma Moore is a very strong deadlifter. Katie's a very strong deadlifter. And Donna as well recently, her deadlifts have been absolutely flying. She trains a lot with Claire and she says that's why, but I think it is just because she's very strong. So this one, I think Lucy will take it, but I think there will be quite a few people hot on her heels. There's a few, so like I say, there's quite a lot of lighter weight. So there's me, Faye and Nicola, who are all compete at under 73 actually. And I think all of us will be getting reps. How many, I'm not sure. And I'm really excited actually for us to go out there and show what lightweights can do, because it's no small weight, like it's a huge weight. like on a personal note, last year I'd pulled 220 quite a few times for singles, and I was like, I think I can get 2 or 3, and was very kind of overconfident with it. This year, I have done it for reps in training. Oh, Gus, don't ruin it. Come on, come back down. Now Gus is on the table. Lie down. What was I saying? Yeah, so bum in the face, bum and balls in the face. Last year, I was gunning for 2 or 3. This year, I know I can do that, but I'm aiming for 1. When I step up to that platform, I am aiming for 1 rep. And once I get that rep, I will do another one. But I'm really putting my everything into that first one to give myself the best chance, because it is heavy, it's an awkward setup. But I'm feeling better about it this year, and I'm super excited to watch the girls who I mentioned earlier in this battle it out. I think it's just going to be incredible. Like, I'm excited to compete in this myself, but I'm more excited just to watch the ridiculousness that is going to happen fighting it out for those podium spots, because there is some seriously talented girls. And I think people like Gemma Moore can really mix up the points at the top end with this event. Next one is Wrecking Ball hold. So that is the big shiny ball that you have seen. Mark Felix, I think, has the men's record. This was done. Got a parrot. Okay. Is this what we're doing? So, penis in my face. So this was done at the team event. So Lucy and Rebecca have experience of doing this event in competition. It's very, very cool. It's going to be 217 kilos that we have to pick up and hold for as long as we can. Honestly, I don't know who's going to take this, because obviously Rebecca Roberts has incredible grip. We have so many amazing deadlifters. But I have practiced this event at Giants. I have had a go at it, and it doesn't feel so much like a grip event. It does it does fatigue everything. It pulls on everything. It feels like your traps are gonna be dragged off. It feels like your glutes are trembling to high heaven. It's not very nice, but I am very excited for this event. I'm going to put my headphones on, I'm going to be in my own little world, singing along. But yeah, this is who can tolerate the most pain and who wants it the most, I think. It's one of those events, and I think it's one where maybe like me, Nicola and Faye aren't at such a huge disadvantage. I don't know. It's just a brain game, so that'll be cool. I think there will be some very long times on it. I think the weight, so it was going to be much heavier and it got lessened, and I think some people are a bit like, we're going to be holding on to it for ages. But we are going to have just done deadlift for reps and have done a medley at the start, so it's very posterior chain heavy. But I think Rebecca will do well on this. I think Claire will do well on this. I've never met a grittier woman in my life. I've seen Donna on this, she was very good. We've seen Lucy on it at the teams, who was very strong. And the others are a bit of an unknown because I've not seen them. Katie Smith has an insane grip, actually, very, very good grip. But like I said, I don't think this is really a grip event, even though that's what you would think upon first seeing it. So I'm really crap at these predictions, aren't I? I'm not really giving much away. I'm giving a few names. I'm putting a few names out there. I think... So one thing I did find one of the times I was training Wrecking Ball was it was pulling on my bicep a little, but that's only been one time. And I know there's a few athletes who have had bicep niggles and issues in the past, so I don't know if that will come into play, if that's going to bother them, especially with us also having the medley and stones. Like, it's quite a bicep heavy prep, so I don't know how people will be doing with that. Hopefully no issues and they'll be fine, but that's just, I guess, something that can come into play. Okay, stones. I actually really like how they're doing this event. So we only have 4 stones. Sit down. Back where we started. So we only have 4 stones, and it is going to be over yoke, but it's going to be like... Want me to tickle your belly? Yes. So there's going to be 4 stones, and they're going to be in like a semicircle, and we're going to have to run in with a few of them. So there's 80 kilo, 100 kilo, 120, 140. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be, stones is always a good way to finish the show. I don't know actually whether it's going to be head to head or one at a time. I'm assuming it will be head to head. And they're going to be nice new shiny stones, which will be lovely. But yeah, I really like this event. It's not a super high load, which I think makes it easier for us shorter folk. Like, I'm not short. Faye Pittman is pretty short. Andrea's quite short actually for an open. So it doesn't the height of the load doesn't impact us so much. Obviously it makes it a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. And the weights are, I would say, like, very fair. 140 stone is heavy, but I think the other 3 stones are quite, like, they should be manageable for everybody, I would say. I know Faye's relatively new from the sport, so Faye's come from Olympic lifting, actually. She competed in the Commonwealth Games, representing Wales, has done loads in her weightlifting career, so the strongman events are new to her, and stones is something that makes her a little nervous. But otherwise, I think everyone's pretty comfortable with stones. For me, 140 is a PB. I haven't got it in a run yet, so I'm aiming for a fast 3 on the first 3, and then go for the 140. If I get it, I'll be elated. But we've got Donna Moore, who is a previous world record holder in the stones. Rebecca Roberts, again, insane stone lifter. Lucy's a ridiculous stone lifter. Andrea is quite nervous with stones after her bicep injury, but like when she gets into it, so we trained not long back, we were filming for something, and she was very nervous, but like when she actually gets into it, she is good at them. She did a fantastic stone run at Worlds last year, so she just needs to like trust herself, and I think she can do great there. Claire Myler's a fabulous stone loader. Naomi Hadley's gone for the world record in the stone. Laura Baxter and Nicola are Scottish, so they're going to be good at stones. But I think Rebecca and Lucy will probably be battling for the win on this event. But like I say, underneath that, I think the points are going to flow a lot more. Like, I think last year it was much easier to say, this is going to happen, this person's going to win this event, this person's going to win this event. But I think the events this year are so varied, and we've got a varied kind of lineup as well, that I think people are going to be stealing points left, right and centre and mixing things up, that it's not going to be a runaway event. So I'm very excited to see how it all pans out. I'm excited just to watch the girls and see how amazing they are and be part of it. Like I said, I would love to hear your predictions, what you think, who will place where, and let me know what you think of the events as well. Do you think the events are well chosen? Is there anything that you would change with the events? Is there any other events that you would like to see in future big female comps? Let me know. That would be really, really cool to hear. But I guess final preparations underway, and all of us will see you in York. So like I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't got your tickets already, I'll put the link down here to get them. And if you don't get tickets, then please watch us on the live stream, give us all the support. We really, really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm asking a lot of you today, I'm very aware, but I don't think it's unreasonable. I think we provide some solid content, and in return, a little click of the subscribe and the dingy ding button and getting a ticket or watching the live stream, I think that's too much to ask. So come along, and I will see you at the next one. Can you see Gus buying the table in the shop? Don't look at me like you don't know what you were doing. You know exactly what you were doing, don't you? Come here. Come on. Look at the attitude. I'm like a terrible dog owner who can't control their dog. Come on. You're just going to stay there while I talk about stones?